Video, I'll discuss querying with Power BI. Querying is important in that it lets us ask questions about our data, and that's part of what we do with Power BI for analysis. One way we work with queries is using the Q&A or question and answer box. This is available only in the Power BI service, so not in Power BI desktop. But the great thing about the Q&A box is it lets you type in natural language queries. Another option for querying within the Power BI environment is to use the Query Editor tool. Now this one is available only in the Power BI desktop, and you can apply it either when you're importing data or anytime thereafter. With the Query Editor, we can reshape and transform our data, which makes analysis easier later. We can also even combine data sources into a single table where there are relationships between table columns, and we can even specify query parameters. Pictured on the screen, we can see a visual that is the result of a Q&A natural language query, which is done in the Power BI service. So it says in the Q&A box, which client has the most expenses as tree. So it's very natural language like, whereby we're asking for clients with the most expenses, and then we're even asking for a specific visual type. We're asking for the tree type of graph. And sure enough, we can see the result listed here where we've got the customers listed with the most expenses. And specifically here, it's done by count, not summation, as implied by our visualization on the screen. There are plenty of natural language keywords that you can take advantage of if you're going to get really involved with natural language queries. So we can use certain keywords like number for the number of items, quantity, count. You can even use date and time keywords like noon, or you can use other keywords like blank, not, day, week, month, and the list goes on. When we query with Power BI desktop, it uses the underlying M query language. M, in this case, stands for mashup. We can also build what are called merge queries. This is similar to a SQL join type where we're joining tables together. And of course, there are various join types that are available in Power BI where we can tell it we only want to show matching rows between different tables or other variations. You can also work with append queries in Power BI desktop. This requires two or more tables where you are actually appending rows from one table to another. Here in Power BI desktop over on the right, I can see the fields available from some data